Hello bakers and welcome to Upside Down. Today I'm gonna be checking how is it to start inside Blender. I already have experience with other 3D software, but I never used Blender. So we are going to check how exactly is the modeling, and we are going to create the model that you see at the moment on your screen. Leave a comment down below if you would like to see more Blender videos, and now let's start. We have now Blender opened, and yeah, let's do first thing first. Let's see how to navigate inside. So seems that the middle, like the scroll wheel, if we click it, we just rotate the camera around. I wonder if it locks into a target when we rotate. It doesn't seem so. Then how do I? Oh, okay, with Alt doesn't really move it. Oh, okay. So it's with Shift. We seems that pan the camera as well, and then when we rotate, it scrolls. Okay, that's easy enough. And here I see that we have some of the tools that we can use for navigating and moving the objects around. And this seems very useful. So if I just hover above and stay for a while, it gives me the shortcut. So that's definitely going to be very handy. Let's see, G, okay, and then, okay. So we can move around all the axes. All right, I would say that I feel confident enough to already start modeling something. So let's just delete this cube, and what we want to do, we're gonna do a blender. So let's try at least do a blender. So how to add an object? So add. Okay, add and mesh. We will start from cylinder. Cylinder sounds like a good start. And oh, this in the scene we actually have, it's a light. Yeah, it's a light and a camera. All right, so let's start with the cylinder. How do we make different size? So here we have, let's assume that those are in meters. Guys, leave a comment below, help me a little bit. So let's assume that those are in meters in terms of scale. And oh, okay, that's interesting. We don't have the radius for this, but instead it just stretches it. Okay, let's go 2 by 2, and then how do we edit the top? So we need to, I'll move it a little bit up so we touch the ground like that. And how do we edit it? Let's see, we should have somewhere edit mode. Aha, okay, we are in object mode, edit mode. Yes, this is what we need. And then extrude region. Okay, this sounds like something that we need to use, but how do we do it? It's not okay, now it's on vertices, but can I do it on polygons? Okay, yes, haha. So we have vertices and edges and polygons. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought. I actually thought it would be much worse. So can I just move this down? Yes, this sounds good. Okay, now since I already have some reference for guiding me how exactly to make the look, I'm just going to continue with that. And let's go with extrude and bada boom, bada bam. Let's go back. Oh, this is rotating it. How to scale it? What would be the, it will be an S. Okay, so scale. All right, and then we extrude it one more time, and S for scale. That seems good. And then let's go up, S for scale. Boom. Okay, that seems, I would say, quite intuitive once you kind of start getting along with the keys and where everything is at. I didn't want to do this, so yeah, like that seems good. Let's make a small edge over here, but actually before doing the edge, let's make, whoops, let's make a little bit it with R. So how to rotate it into just one direction? I think at the moment it's camera facing, so it's not as easy. But if I, okay. So we need to, okay, I got it. So if I use Z, Y, or X for each of the axes, it seems that it locks it on the axe, which is definitely very handy. Let's do it like that, and let's extrude it. But when I extrude it, I would prefer actually if I had this going just up, because now it will make our modeling a little bit of a nightmare. But yeah, let's try that. And how do we select? Okay, shift is the button. It saves us to be able to select everything. So we add to the selection with it. Let's try that, and let's try to extrude to see. Okay, that's I would say not exactly what we need. So this is on Z and this is on Y. So definitely not what we need. How do we extrude it? Extrude faces along normals. This sounds correct. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. So I got into that menu by right-clicking, and then you have individual faces and then along normals. So the along normals seem to be working just fine. And let's as well try to put a scale. So if I do it, yes, of course it will make something weird. But how can we? Okay, so if I this is the whole element, and then maybe we can just rotate, yes, like this. All right, we're getting somewhere. Let's go extrude it, and then how can I make this be completely flat? Is there a way? And I hid my menu somehow. Okay. That definitely scared me, seeing that the menu disappeared. So how do we do this to be completely flat, since I don't have anywhere any coordinates or anything? Not 100% sure, but since it's our first model, let's just eyeball everything. We will get into our next model something which I will actually know how to. Okay, doesn't look too bad. Let's continue our extruding. So we extrude it one more time, and then we scale one more time. This will be the last extrude, and like this. So this is pretty much the base of our blender. And now let's extrude, or actually what we can do is, yes, I'll extrude it here, and then one more time we scale it down. So this is going to be a scale like this. This is the inner part, so like that, and yes, like that. I think works pretty good, and like this, boom. All right, so now what I'm going to do is somehow add one more cylinder, which is going to be the upper part of our blender. And where was that button? Yes, add cylinder, and we need to move it up. Oh, this is circle. Okay, wrong shape, so we just delete it. Add a cylinder, move it up, and we don't need. All right, that's weird. Let's add it one more time, move it up, and now how do we change only this one? Since we have a cylinder and then another cylinder, what is happening here? And the selection, yeah, let's go with a rectangular selection. It definitely makes my life easier. Oh, and we don't have a back-facing selection. This is something that I'll need to check where is it, because it definitely is something useful. And since I can't find a way how to exactly scale this from the beginning, I'm just going to hack this into scaling it with the tools. And then we move it down like this. Okay. And now what we need to do is I just need the top polygon. So this is going to be the first part, like that. We go to extrude, and then we will, I don't need this one. So let's make like that. And okay, we add, let's try something different. So this time I'm just going to extrude it up, and then instead of making the shape like this, I will change to edges. Let's select all the edges. I'm sure that there should be something like ring or something like that. So now we need to see how to add, before actually doing this, let me go back to polygon and scale the top. And then we go back to our edges. Let's select them. And how to add, maybe this. Create loop. Okay. Okay, let's start just with one loop, and like that, and let's move it down. All right, not too bad, not too bad. Now is the question how to delete the face, and also how to smooth out, like let's find a way how to add an edge. So we probably need to go to select it, and we also need to figure out a way of selecting the loops. So let's right click and does it have anything? Loop subdivide. What does the subdivide do? Nothing. Ah, okay. So the subdivide added a section in the middle which broke our edge. So it added just the vertices in there. Definitely we don't need it. So let's see what we can find here. Mark sharp. What does this do? Now I feel a little bit stupid because actually, that's an interesting logic. So if I just select like this, it will select this edge. How it understands which edges I would like to select? Like, what if I want to select all of them? That's interesting. But yeah, we found a hacky way, I would say, how to do this. And let's split it. Let's see if we have something like chamfer. Like usually this will be called like chamfer, or let's extrude edges. Definitely not the thing that we need, but let's see if we have something like a chamfer, or maybe new face from edge. What will this do? I'm not sure. So let's maybe on the side we have something like a chamfer. Nope, I don't see anything. Maybe we just need to click subdivide. Is it possible? Nope. Ah, and I lost my selection. Okay, how to... Okay, get the selection back. So let's try one more time. Go to edge and edge mark. That's a lot more complicated than what I was expecting, but we will not give up. Let's try to do something with it. So how do we add? All right, maybe, oh, we have different layouts on the top. Let's go for modeling. What will this help us? Add modifier. Okay, maybe that's the correct way. So let's see if here there is a modifier like smooth. Okay, smooth is definitely not what we need, but let's pick something like, there is, how there how can there be absolutely no chamfer? I have no idea where is it. There should be something, maybe just the logic behind it, like in terms of modeling, is not exactly the same as on some of the other softwares. So let's think a little bit what else it might be. And meanwhile, while I'm searching for how to make this edge smoother, subscribe to the channel and let me know down in the comments what would you like me to see model next, and also if the Blender series is going to be something interesting for you guys and girls, and the 3% girls that we have as well subscribe to the channel. So let's go back to how to chamfer it. I was forced to go to Google and see how exactly to chamfer something, how to chamfer in Blender. So it's called bevel tool. Okay, that's interesting. So it says Control E and then we need to bevel edge. And now what we need to do is, how does it work? So Control E, bevel edge, or we can just Control B it. Oh, okay. All right. And how can we add more segments? Oh, nice. All right. So it seems that I'm adding segments by rotating the middle wheel of the mouse. So that's awesome. Something went wrong. Why it went wrong? Probably some of the stuff that I pressed earlier divided something. So yeah, that went terribly wrong. Let's I even saw what I did. So let's do that one more time. It will be Control B and then boom. Very nice. Okay, amazing stuff. So let's select now the top and let's see if we can extrude it inward. So we will need to extrude edges. And how do we do this? I'm not sure. So okay, so like this, and then this is, we're gonna do the cap, and then I'm going to scale it. Whoop. All right, not too bad, not too bad. So let's now try to make the top. So for that we let's extrude it one more time. This time let's go down like to here, and actually I'm going to move it a little bit up like to here. Now let's leave it like this and then scale it inside. So we have the inner part as well. And how do we cap it? So Control E probably, and then something like a cap. I don't see anything like cap. All right, let's leave the cap for now. So we have made our first model, I would say. It's it turned out to be some of the functions and some of the things I've been doing a little bit easier than what I thought. Like it's not the prettiest model, definitely, and some of the things are not aligned very well, but nevertheless it was quite easy, and I'll definitely continue doing some more videos about modeling and how you can get as well into doing game assets using Blender. Thank you for joining me in today's tutorial, subscribe to the channel, and see you next time.